Never mind. Okay, this is for third Decan Cancerians. So this is for the Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Chariots of the world. I'm not going to ding because I've already dinged. And I've just pulled, what I've done is I've pulled the base cards, but I'll just to save time, so these readings aren't sort of an hour long, I'll keep them they'll be about 20 minutes, half an hour. And I'll pull live the second run around. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't done your, because it's full moon coming up, I haven't done your full moon doobies, have I? There we go. Okay, it's a little shuffle. Izzy wizzy, let's get busy. Okay, you can have that one and you can like it. Okay. Now, strangely enough, Sagittarius got the Knight of Wands out here too. But because the Knight of Wands is your... oh, so is the High Priestess. Oh, check out the Cancerian video I just did, because both of your... well, two of your tarot cards are out here, right there, front and center. Oh, we'll have that one then. As it fell out, Mr. Gravity shares that one for you. Your own best efforts are all that's necessary to progress. Your own best efforts are all that's necessary to progress. Wild card. Consider the advice of a friend, but make your own decision. Very wise. Good. Advice is purely that. Advice is just advice. You don't have to take it. But if you do and things turn out well, just expect other people to have their hand out. And if it doesn't, don't give in to the temptation of blaming the person who gave you the advice, because it was your decision. Okay. So what we've got here is, I'm having a little root around my fairy deck, because I like this fairy deck. And you've got a collection of pixies. Look at you. A collection of pixies. They're having a laugh, aren't they? So let's read about the collection of pixies. Duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. Oh, busy. A pixie's got to do what a pixie's got to do, and one of the things a pixie has to do is to dance. It has to be done so that the flowers will grow and fruit. The grass will do its photosynthesis thing, and the trees will put down their roots properly, and other processes will proceed in the proper time at the proper pace. The pressure of the pixie's energetic little etheric feet may even be what helps to keep the world turning at the right speed. At least they claim it does. I know that physicists claim differently, but who would you rather believe? Besides, physicists keep changing their minds about things, and pixies have done this dance forever, and the world has kept on turning, hasn't it? All the physicists do anyway is to explain how the pixies dance words, not who does it. Huh? All the physicists do anyway is to explain how the pixies dance works. Okay, and not who does it. Okay, yeah, good point. Okay. Approaching these tasks with lightheartedness is, they say, essential. It lends virtue, in the sense of potency, to their actions. Otherwise, their feet would come down too heavily and stunt the growth of things instead of enhancing it, or they might step too lightly and then things might grow the wrong way or sideways, or it could make the world turn wrong. Big responsibility then, these pixies. Who knew? I didn't. Pixie boots, I suppose. Get some pixie boots. Pixies could treat their duty as something boring or oppressive, but they choose to take joy in doing it and doing it well. Are you faced with duties? Like the old saying goes, a merry heart makes light work. We have a choice about how we do anything. We can make a game of it and do it happily, or we can take an attitude that makes it demanding and oppressive. We can choose to regard it as boring and dull. When we choose the first attitude, the results have a different feeling, a different energy than the results of the other two. Anyone and everything that come into contact with the results of that work feels the difference and is affected differently by it, whether they notice it or not. So here is another of those places where we can make the world better or worse and do the same to ourselves simultaneously. What is needed here is not only an awareness of duty, but a merry approach to it. This job has to be done, so one might as well do it willingly. Progress through this dance maze step by step, or progress through this dance maze step by step. Hang about, we just had a card. What's this progress card? Oh, we just had a thing about progress, haven't we? Oh, nice little sync. Lively and lightly. Take joy and pride in achievement. Approach the work with zeal, zest, and zing. And perhaps even a little zaniness as well. Otherwise, you might as well not bother. Well, almost. There is something about the light-hearted approach to your duty that is important at this time in order to achieve the results you want, or that you would like. Additionally, consider the word collective, or the words collective and cooperative as you make your plans. This situation may take more than one person, perhaps several working together to achieve the desired results. Joining forces with others is appropriate at this time. Seek the cooperation of friends, family, co-workers and fairies as appropriate. Oh, nice one. Well, isn't that lovely? Oh, like me fairies and me pixies, I do. Right then. So keep it light-hearted. You've got to do it anyway. Whistle while you work and all that malarkey then. Okay. So, what we got here then? Trouble at mill, looks like. What have you been doing? Cancer. What are you doing? You've got the 8 of Wands on the bottom. Let's see. The 8 of Wands and the Emperor. What's going on? I'm going to take another card on these two because that's... You guys, I mean, you've got 4 major arcanas out of 6. This is... Yeah. Oh, look, the Emperor's just come out again. Ooh. That's another major then. Okay. Let's have another one because it doesn't, you need a bit of something to grab hold of, don't we, really? Because this is like, it's time for you to take your power back, and you got the devil up here, so it's like you've got to do something you're dreading doing, or a conversation that you've been putting off for forever and a day. You got 2. Okay. You got another one, Judgment. Yeah, exactly. It's something you've been putting off. Page of Wands. To do the new project or an adventure or something like that. But you got the devil. Okay, okay. It wasn't. I wasn't counting on 4 or 3 new cards there. But we'll bring them into the mix. You got the Death card there. How many mages have you got going on? Cancer, what are you up to? King of Wands. Wands. So check out the Sagittarius reading that I just done. It's not that long, for 20 minutes. I did look that up. I've forgotten why that budgie's dead at the bottom of the cage. I'm sure the pixies will bring him back to life if they need it. So let's get a personality. Ooh. Let's get a personality disorder card on that Knight of Wands. Oh, Destroyer. What's going on? Because it's a disruptive influence. Okay, there you go. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Intoxication with destructive power. Destroying others' dreams or potential. So obviously somebody's either done that to you. I mean, the whole thing about the Knight of Wands, he's got a bad rep, but it looks like it's going to be deserved in this case. So you're either you're releasing a destructive habit that you've got, preparing for new life. So it's like giving it, I don't want to talk about addictions or anything, but if you've got a bad habit, then maybe giving up smoking or something like that, who knows. But it feels like more of a, you might have been giving up a person, it might be a Leo, who knows. But, or somebody with that Leo energy that, again, this is stereotypical, it's just the way things are. It might be somebody who's a bit vain, who's, I won't say that, I desperately, I just managed to caught myself. Someone who walks around like a dog with two wands, intoxication with destructive power. So you could be getting rid of a bully. Get rid of a bully there. And that would be a lovely transmogrification of negative into positive, because you've got the High Priestess. These are both your birthday cards. So actually this might have been a bit of an upset, but as soon as you've realised it, then woof, you can slip it around here, because you've gone from one of your cards to the other one of your cards. Why did you ignore it? Why did you ignore the red flags, though? Because it's almost like you let this person in. You let this person, even though you knew they were destructive or unreliable or what have you, you let this person in. You let them in too close. You ignored the very Sophie Loren, isn't it? And you ended up being the strong one, thinking, "Oh, why am I putting up with it? What have you been putting up with in that?" Where you've silently been the strong one in something, and you knew what was going on all the time, but you just didn't want to admit what it was. Oh, look, there you go, Tower. Yeah. So it might have taken something. Either you brought in a tower, it's very possible. Hello, Tweety. Oh, you've got tower here as well, haven't you? Oh, this is all towers. If you need to know about towers, just ask Saj. Yeah, we have one a day. So why is it? The tower has been. Oh no! Oh, okay. You forecasted a tower. You predicted a tower. And temptations come along. Oh, this is heavy, isn't it? And now you've got. Oh gosh. You've got tower on your mind there, and you're gonna force a change. That's what's coming in there. I'm going to put that there because I'm going to be tempted. Let's focus on these here. it's like, oh gosh, you got karma. I mean, those two together, that's heavy karma on somebody. It might be on a Capricorn. But you've called, this is divine justice. You've called for divine justice. You didn't want to do it. You didn't want to do it. Let's get another card on here. I didn't do one on there, did I? Let's go back here and we'll get one that joins the two, because that fell. I was talking about that. Oh, this is this is juicy. What's going on here then? The two of Cups. So that could be a first Decan Cancer is working hard on a relationship or on love or something. Why would that involve you? Oh, I mean, you got two. I mean, this is very Cancerian because you've got the Two of Cups, you've got the Ace of Cups at the beginning. So somebody, it could be the first Decan Cancer, or it could be you. You just, you got hit by the love bug. You wanted to do something about it. Then you met somebody, and you've been working hard at developing this sort of relationship. But so did somebody? These have to be your birthday cards. The reason why you recognise it so quickly, maybe because you recognise, because you are the king of the Knight of Wands, so you recognise this unruly. You recognised it pretty quickly, didn't you? And you saw how destructive it could be. You forecasted how destructive it could be. Let's get another one for here. Ooh. Wow. Because the Three of Cups is the Magician, so you come from Three of Cups to the Four of Cups. You got the Magician and the High Priestess together. I think they make the perfect couple, Magician, High Priestess. Maybe by forecasting that, you actually manifested it too. Tower. Who are you? Who's this energy? This very powerful energy. Don't know who this is, but woof. Okay. Let's get another one because I'm better than telly, isn't it? This. Ooh, you got the Emperor again. Okay. I thought this was going to be quickie. Excuse I a second. I'm just going to get to my mouth's getting dry. I'm just going to get a drink. I'll be back in a second. Cool. Oops. Okay. So this disruptive person here might have been an Aries, or they were just very, very controlling. Very, very controlling, but you were the strong one in the relationship. I mean, that's the way they like to be seen, but that was the real power dynamic. Magician and stuff. Okay. So because you forecasted this and you could see, how it was going to progress. I mean, that's a progression. You could see how that was going to progress. See, you actually quietly called for divine justice, Wheel of Fortune, judgment. But don't feel bad about it. The Pixies are saying, don't feel bad about it. And I'm actually going to take Capricorn or Temptation. You might have saved. You might have been battling a very nasty, not your demon, but you might have been dealing with some sort of spiritual warfare. It's very possible, isn't it? Especially the dark things that people get up to these days. I mean, sure, people have been up to it for centuries, haven't they? But there's an awful lot of it around at the moment. Let's have a little look, see. I would normally only take these personality bypass cards for lummy. For court cards, but I think I'll take one for the devil here. Storyteller. Okay with this. Oops. Okay. It's difficult to read this colour. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Is somebody trying to seduce you that way? Making up tales that harm others. Well, hello. That doesn't really tell us much, really. Let's go again. Okay. We will load this one. Student. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So did somebody take advantage of your desire to learn something? Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge and willingness to translate knowledge into action. So that's a bit of a blocker then, isn't it? Storyteller and student. What is that then? Zephyr, the lovers. Zipper. Zipper. So which demon have we got here then? Oh, Barbatos. 10 of Pentacles. Well, now that's interesting because the next position you've got the 9 of Pentacles. So who's been somebody's been making up stories about money, cadging money, or there's been a lie about financial thingies. Yeah. Because you've got the Emperor out in these two positions here, somebody tried to control you, but you you're very strong. I mean, look at you. You've got Magician and High Priestess here. You took your control back, and you asked for divine judgment in your justice. You didn't want to do it, but there was no other way to slay this demon. This demon was running amok. It might have even been a family member. Why am I getting that? Let's get some here then. Why? Because this had to do with loyalty, didn't it? It is loyalty. You had a test of loyalty. Virtue, that virtue, not loyalty. Well, because loyalty is a virtue. Woo. Swift healing. Well, I'm not surprised because you got the Tower card out twice, so I'm not surprised to see the Star card there. And the Star card would mitigate a lot of that damage because you're determined to get back to happy, which is part of the healing process. And you, an Aquarius. I'm getting told off again. Aquarius is best place to heal. So you might have an Aquarius placement, North Node, Moon, rising, but that would trigger in the swiftest healing. Tapping into, well, if this is going on, or if this is what's going on now, if you tap into, if you have an Aquarius placement, that will bring you the swiftest healing because Aquarius comes after. That's card number 17. This is card number 16. So this is the healing process you need to go on. So tap into, if you've got Aquarius placements, find out which planets are in Aquarius in your birth chart, and your healing process will take less time. This Page of Wands here, that's an adventure or a message about an adventure or a new project or something. That was the King of Swords, but it didn't hit, so there you go. That was Queen of Pentacles. See, now we're going to start running into all these pentacles here. What was this though? I'm not finished with this. I'm going to go again with that deck. Because I need a bit more than that. Look, here we go again. Look. 10 of Pentacles. It goes from control to money through here. Pentacles, Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. You saw this coming. You forecasted this tower here. This is where you are now, but you're thinking. I mean, in the future, this tower is back on your mind, or it will be back on your mind, and you're considering bringing a tower in. Maybe now that you're sure now that you're sure of how quickly you can heal from it, or somebody can heal from it, maybe there's going to be some collateral damage. This is the thing about the family. If you bring this tower down, is somebody that you care about or somebody going to be affected by it, but you've waited to bring this tower in because you wanted to make sure that this person is safe or can recover from the tower, because the reason for bringing the tower down is to get rid of the devil. So we've all got an awful lot of love here. So it's like, you know, the love of money, root of all evil stuff. So it's if somebody's out of control. Oh, the Knight of Wands again. The Knight of Wands was trying to assert. The Knight of Wands was trying to act like an emperor. But you've controlled them by money. You took the control back by taking their, trying to control them financially. But taking their money away from them, or reducing their access to their money. You've done a lot of homework. This is still theoretical, though, isn't it? But you're thinking, well, the changes need to be made now. So you're quite happy to bring this tower in. You've been researching it quite a lot. And you've been researching it and how best to bring it in. Those are 3 massive cards there. That's what you came in with. King of Wands. 8 of Wands, linking it through there. This is going to be fast and furious, isn't it? It's going to be like Blitzkrieg. Poor little budgie gets it. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, yeah. Why is this decision falling on your shoulders then? Well, I mean, 8 of Wands, King of Wands, 10 of Wands there. And, I said, check out the sad reading. You got Wheel of Fortune, which is a sad card there as well. Oh gosh. So, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's something to do with another Cancer. A Gemini or a Cancer, not like first or second decan. Money. There you go again. Money. Being kept in the dark. What's this all about? Justice. Okay. Go on here. 9 of Cups. There you go. 10 of Swords. There's somebody up here on that cusp, Gemini Cancer, who is the Queen of Cups. Because you're the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's very different thinking. This person was being taken advantage of, wasn't it? You're protecting somebody else. You're protecting a family member who's been taken advantage of. 10 of Swords. Two of Swords. Justice. Is there a Libra involved as well? It feels like, oh, not Gemini and Libra. And Capricorn. We should tie it with that one. This has got a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. There's too many aspects of it. Let's just have a bit more on that then. Oops. It's a murky business about people being distant. Yeah, you want to just put it low battery. God, my phone's boiling hot. You want an end to this, which is why the best thing you can do is bring this tower in. You want an end to it. Because isn't it shoddy what people will do chasing a few shekels, you know? And I think that's what's disgusting you here. Yeah, it's something to do with family. Money, it's family money. Family money. I'm going to have to use another deck. It does feel grubby. No, I'm just going to do this for the. So one for there and one for there. Just to simplify. Let's have a card to simplify both positions. That's the 3 of Wands, but it's sat there. I'll leave that there. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. Okay. If it's going to be a very destructive idea, just run it past. This is the 3 of Pentacles. Just run it past someone, won't you? Yeah. Otherwise, it'll sit on your conscience. 8 of Swords. Make sure you've checked it from all angles, so it's not going to be too destructive. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. What's going on? That's weird. This is huge, isn't it? What's this one? 5 of Wands. It's gonna. This is first Decan Leo. So this is the next sign. This is the sign. This is the card that's next to the 4 of Cups. So this is either very close to you, very close to home, as in family, because it's the next card, or it's coming up in the next couple of weeks, whatever this is. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's very close, isn't it? It could be, yeah. It could be like a sibling or a partner. No, you've known them longer than that. It's childhood things. So it might be a childhood friend or a sibling. 7 of Cups. Yeah, you haven't known what to. It's been tough, hasn't it? You haven't known what to do. Empress. Lovely. There you go. So yeah. 8 of Pentacles again. What are you unsure of, though? You're unsure of something. 6 of Cups again. Yeah. Family. Ish. Were you looking back? Instead of this running around your head all the time, ask somebody else, the 3 of Pentacles, because at the moment you know you've got to do this, which is why the elves are saying, you've got to find a way to do it and not regret it. Five of Cups, yeah, regret. That would be regretting it. So, yeah, exactly, that's what I just said. Okay, so how do we, now that that's out, how do we avoid the regret? I mean, I would say instead of, because you're taking it all on board, and because you're being very secretive about it, it's like, no, nobody trusts it. Get somebody you trust, get their advice on it, because it's almost like you need to halve, share or halve this. It's too much for one person. Ten of Swords. Again. Or you've got a Scorpio and a Gemini there. This is nasty. You've got the King of Wands again. Sagittarius, you've got Sagittarius there. Who's stabbing a Sagittarius then? Emperor. You're the Emperor in all three. I don't think, because I keep asking, it's not coming out in these cards. Let's get you a dragon. Because you can't keep flogging a dead horse there. This is obviously to put this out publicly. It doesn't want to come out publicly. So the best thing to do is to not go chasing what it is. Let's look for some help for how you can bring it in. Avebury Matriarch to 13. There you go. So, oh, there you go. This dragon comes in with the strength and power to delve deep into our ancestral past and bring healing. She usually follows the matriarchal line back through the passage of time. She states the time has come to release the chains that bind the continued pain from your ancestors, which has been passed down from generation to generation. You do not need to own this, as it is not and never was your pain to bear. Yeah, exactly this. Yeah, why are you taking this on? She reassures that it is safe to explore old family hurts and release them to her. If she has shown up today in your reading, ask for the wisdom to guide you in the best way to heal the past and move forward in your life. This is exactly, that's the feeling I got now. Okay. She says, I will guide you to discover the best way you can heal and leave pain of your ancestral past behind. Old family wounds only fester on a deeper level if not acknowledged and released. They serve you no purpose in your journey now. If the Avebury Matriarch has flown into your awareness today, she wants you to visit an old natural temple, stone circle, or other ancient sacred site and connect to the energy of the land there. She asks you to ground yourself, be still and ask for her guidance. Due to her connection with the Avebury henge, she carries an incredibly ancient energy. That of old ways, the shamanic healing of the ancestors of England, her wisdom is as ancient as the land itself. There you have it. Have it. There you go. Let's look at some... So yeah, you can't do this by yourself. It's not yours to take on board. Let's get you a couple of... Hawk. I'm not calling you names, don't worry. What was your moon cards? Right, let's get the book for that. I wasn't expecting this. Hawk. I guess that's going to come into air then. Hawk. watchfulness, all-seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings, and you have the Page of Pentacles twice, and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Yeah, this is heavy, isn't it? Let's get another one. Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way, Cancerians. There you go, what you got here? You got two. Oh, there you got owl as well. So that is, yeah. You got sea serpent. Owl. Abundance, clairvoyant. Well, you have the high priestess and magician. Treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it is an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. And then we do sea serpent, and then you release. There we go. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. Well, we had that bit of that before, didn't we? Okay. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotion, creativity, sensitivity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most, our heart is at ease, and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. Oh, you might be having, if you're of the creative type, you might probably having a bit of a blockage then. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our life, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember that no matter what the waters of our emotional life look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. Okay. Well, there you go. I better not go on much more. I could get every card from every deck out, but good luck with this because it seems a bit of a. I didn't want to say too much, but it looks like a very hefty thing that could almost blow a family apart. So good luck with that. Take good care.